Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with a review of a Cheapie that I kind of just bought to get free shipping on fragrancebuy.ca, and I kind of was floored by it based on how much I paid for it and just based on the scent. And it's going to be Armaf Eternia. Now, they make an Eternia for him and for her. This one is the Pour Femme version. It's gold and it's got the little lighter cap, but I think some people will like it. It's fine. And it's got this little kind of faux leather piece on the back, pleather if you will. But it comes in a cute little box. I kind of like it. This is the box, this is the sleeve. I don't know, I feel like they went a little bit nicer on the box. Maybe they could have done a little bit more with the bottle. I'm not a huge fan of whatever this is, but you know what? At least I can never lose the cap. Let's talk about the fragrance. So this one gets compared to Dior Poison Girl or Hypnotic Poison. I don't own those, and I haven't smelled them in a while, but we're gonna review this just on its own. When I sprayed it, I was pretty impressed because, again, it doesn't have a harsh opening like a lot of them in the Armaf collection tend to have, and it's just nice. And this one is a sweet fragrance. I'm going to throw that out there, and I can verify that it's sweet because Tamika smelled it and immediately asked for a bottle, and if it wasn't sweet, she wouldn't have. We know that. But off the top, you're gonna get some orange blossom and some sweeter notes. So what are you gonna get in this fragrance? Definitely the almond, sandalwood, which is making it creamy. You got some tonka and vanilla in here. There's some rose, but to me this isn't a rose fragrance. You may be able to detect it, but honestly I think it's pretty light. In the dry down, I feel like I get more rose than the opening. This is the opening. It smells so good. It smells really good. The orange blossom is really nice in this. I think that's what gives it that initial sweetness on the opening. It also opens with a little bit of lemon and bitter orange, but I don't get a ton of that. I really get more of the orange blossom on the open. And then the creaminess from the sandalwood, which the sandalwood is a base note, but I kind of get it from the get-go. I definitely get the almond too. It's a really nice fragrance, and to me, let's talk about the price. I usually don't like to talk about the price till the end, but for 75 ml, which is this bottle right here, it's $25, and that's kind of insane to me. Like right off of this, you just get a ton of almond, and I really like almond. And as you guys know, I never like anything. I really like it or I don't like it. There's no in between. But I think I'm just amazed at how inexpensive this fragrance is, and I didn't really expect to like it that much. I try to pick up some things that could turn out to be gems, and then if they are gems, I'll review them and kind of let you know, even if they're not. Like, I picked one up that I'm not a huge fan of, but I want to review it anyways because I'm sure someone will eventually be looking for that review. This one I love, and I still can't believe that it's only $25. I feel like we're ripping them off so badly. I picked it up on fragrancebuy.ca, and as you guys know, if you have 5 items, you get free shipping, and I think I had 4 in the cart, so I was like, oh, I'll just try this out. It's $25. What's the worst that can happen? And I am so impressed by this. To me, this would make such an amazing gift if you want to just have a couple of fragrances on hand to give, because we both know you guys forget birthdays. You should always have a couple of fragrances on hand. I mean, I definitely do. Let's talk about when you could wear this. I think that this is versatile. I think you could wear this during the day. I think you can wear this at night. During the day, I wouldn't go too crazy on the sprayer because I do think that this one, on my skin specifically, projects quite well. So I am known to be an oversprayer. When I spray my like 5 to 7 sprays of this, I get well over 12 hours and I get gorgeous projection and sillage. The central on this is amazing, and I get a pretty solid scent cloud for, I want to say, at least 4 to 5 hours. And I don't go anosmic to this one, so I actually smell it on myself for quite some time. I think the least, if I don't spray my clothes and I just spray it on my skin, I get good projection for at least 2 to 3 hours minimum. Because sometimes I don't feel like spraying it on clothes. Now, if I spray this on my sweater, because I have kind of started to enjoy wearing this one to bed, it just stays. It stays, and it's pretty awesome. So you're gonna keep it on clothes for at least a few days, if not until you wash them. But I don't mind because it smells really good. If you guys are looking for a cheap fragrance that, to be honest, you're gonna be impressed by, you're gonna end up wearing this probably more than a lot of your other ones, or if you're a guy and you're looking to pick kind of 1 or 2 fragrances up for the woman or women in your life, I like this a lot. Now, if you don't like sweet fragrances at all, I don't think that this is for you. But again, I just think it's so versatile and so pretty that, I don't know, I just feel like it's a really easy pickup, especially if you're just looking for one more thing to throw in your cart to make that minimum for shipping. Now, age range, I don't like to put one of those on, but I honestly think that anyone could wear this. If you, for me, the only restriction on this one is if you really don't like sweet fragrances, because when it opens up, to me, it opens up fairly sweet. After about 30 to 45 minutes, it kind of goes into a more of a light floral range, and it's not as sweet, and you can get the almond and stuff like that, but it opens up pretty sweet to me. Again, I really think that's just the orange blossom. But once the orange blossom starts to kind of simmer down a little bit, it's not as sweet, and if you don't like sweet fragrances, I think that's when this fragrance is going to become your type of fragrance. For me, I didn't mind the sweet opening. When it's in the air, it doesn't kind of come off as sweet as it does when you just, you know, push your nose right up against it. It just still smells so good. It has a little bit of freshness. I guess I am kind of picking up on the lemon and the bitter orange because the opening is pretty fresh. But it's nice, and I couldn't not just bring this to you because it smells so good. And I personally think you're going to get compliments with this. Expect to see this on some lists in the future. And I am going to try to get a couple of my male co-workers to kind of rate women's fragrances. I'm going to tell you right now, I can safely say that this will probably end up in the top. That stuff's coming soon. I'm kind of working on it. I want to do some lists and rating videos with people, but the amount of people that I'm allowed to see right now, because of the fact that we're still like not completely free to do what we want, is limited. So I'm trying to do what I can with what I have. As always, if you have any questions about this fragrance or really any other question, comment, concern, anything, drop that down below. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you guys on the next one.